This is the movement breakdown for the push-up. There are lots of different ways that you can do push-ups, but there are a few ways to really help to keep your joints safe. One of the most common ways that we see people doing these is by taking your elbows all the way out to the side and pushing straight down. That's a way that you can do it, but you can also allow your elbows to be slightly more inside, and then you can do another version where you actually get your elbows into your side. Now for high rep push-ups, this is probably the safest position, and I'm going to show you the difference in your shoulder joint and how those actually happen. So the first most common way is actually the least safe for your shoulders. You take your hands fairly wide, your elbows go all the way out to the side, and you come down. A lot of times when people do these push-ups, you'll see them actually dip their head toward the ground. That's because they're recruiting a lot of muscles in their neck and shoulders as opposed to working your actual chest muscles to do the exercise. The second way to do the push-up, which is actually a really good way to do it, is just to allow your elbows to find their most comfortable position. A lot of times that's going to be on a slight angle out from your sides. That push-up looks something like this. Let your chest touch the ground, push up to the top. If I show you from the top, this will be the push-up form that most of you recognize. Now, if you want to work on a form that will really help to anchor your shoulders in, there's a version where you can put your hands on the ground, allow your elbow pits to roll forward, and then your elbows almost get secured against the sides of your body. In this one, I like to even have people think about taking their hands slightly wider, and as they come down, their elbows stay close to their sides, while their hands come a little bit to the outside. That'll help to create some pressure through your shoulders and stabilize your shoulders so that most of your pressure ends up in your upper back. From the side, that push-up looks like this. Start here. Gently turn the elbows this way so that the elbow pits start to face forward. And as you come down, you're going to feel yourself loading through your upper back. And push to the top. Most of the strength in this style push-up is actually felt in your upper back right between your shoulder blades. If I show you this from the other angle, we'll go forward. You're here. Very gently turn these in, coming down. Now, one of the errors that gets made of this style of push-up is when people come down to the bottom and they actually start to take their elbows and roll them forward. In that case, you feel most of this tension still in your neck. So remember that the goal again is to allow your chest and stuff to stay open. You don't have to shoot your head towards the ground. And you feel most of this in your upper back. If you're going to practice this form, we want you to do sets of no more than 3 to 5 repetitions, nice and slow on the way down and on the way back up. And you want to take the time to allow yourself to feel that in your upper back muscles just below your shoulder blades. For some people who say that you need to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then push, that's not true. As you go down, just allow yourself to feel a lot of pressure through your hands and allow yourself to feel burning in those upper back muscles. When you're doing high reps versions of these, if you start to no longer feel that burning and support from your upper back and you start to feel it just in the fronts of your shoulders, you know that you're either doing this rounding forward pattern and you're no longer allowing yourself to load back into your shoulder blades.